Hello Armstrong friends. I just want you to know that I will be creating some videos for you so we can stay connected while everyone's at home, and I hope you stop in frequently. I'm going to try and make a video every few days so we can keep making art together. I miss you all. Okay, so I'm looking for some ways that we can continue to make art even while we're at home. And one thing that I've noticed as I walked around my house this couple of days is that there are plenty of light and shadows for us all. So what I did is I found a spot where there were some nice light source coming from a window, creating some nice shadows, and I just taped a piece of paper up. And for this one, I actually used my own shadow, I used my hand. Another thing that you could do is tape a piece of paper somewhere where there's a shadow being cast, and you could outline that. So for my first lesson here, I'm just doing something with my own hands and a shadow. And you can see I did a couple little shadow puppet things just to have you think about how you could put that shadow on your paper. And then the other thing is you can just look for some interesting shadows that might be on the walls from plants or objects in your house that might be fun to trace and turn into a drawing. So this is a very simple contour line drawing. Contour because this is the edges here. Oh, another country heard from. And I overlapped my hand twice. You can see there's some distortion there because of the way the shadow hit the wall. And I also used these edges, and it was really the edges of the window that created those lines. And I thought they made my composition more interesting. So I'm going to use my watercolors for this project to fill these shapes in. Really, this could be done with pencil, with marker, with crayon, whatever that you have available at home. So I just have one of these simple watercolor sets that we have from school. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint each of these shapes a different color. Okay, so here's my finished painting. If you noticed, I started with red and blue, two of the primary colors. So where they crossed over, I put purple, the color that those two made. And then on the outside, I had yellow, so that kind of looked like between the red and yellow was the orange. And where my blue one was overlapping with my yellow, I made green. So I did a little bit of color theory with my primary and secondary colors, and I made sure I ended up with my design having all the colors in the color spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. And I just want to say a little shout out to all my friends that are watching this from home. I hope people get to see this. I know not everybody has access to the internet and YouTube, but I'm hoping to stay connected with some of my favorite people, all my students out there. So I'm sure we'll see each other soon. Stay healthy, and I'm going to keep posting videos for you. So, and my cats as well. See you soon.